Well, hello again, James Bond fans. We have a Kyosho model of the Q-boat, the boat that was from the movie The World Is Not Enough of 1999. I saved a box from a different model. This thing was around $4 whenever this series came out. That series came out in 2006. So if you want to pause, they're the other vehicles. I'd like to get one of each of these at some point in time. Might be a while though. Okay, let's put that away. So came in here, screwed to this base. These are 172 scale, they're not 164, and the reason being is these bases are the same size bases as the 164 scale cars that Kyosho makes. The problem is when you start having helicopter blades and bigger vehicles, they had to fit those bases, so they found the biggest vehicle to fit at the scale of 172. That's what I'm imagining is what happened to Kyosho. They made 14 of these boats. 4 of them were functional, and then the rest were used for stunts or probably like promotions, putting them in places like this background or like museums or like, conventions or whatever. It was very much a jet boat, meaning it didn't have a propeller. It's shooting out a jet of water out the bottom. And it had 2 smart torpedoes, 2 30 cal machine guns, 6 grenade or rocket launchers. It was powered by a 5.7 liter V8 and 2 jet engines as auxiliaries. Supposedly it would go 100 miles per hour and 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. That's probably pretty fast on the water. And that's what all I learned off of jamesbond.fandom.com. You'll see here you got 3 boats here, right? So they're filming or something, making sure some of them were, backups in case they ran out of fuel or maybe crashed or something like that. Alright, let's take a look here. Start with the bottom. The green hull is very unique, and that is on the real one if you watch the movie or look up images. It does say Q-boat and Kyosho. It is press fit together. Not that you'd really need to take it apart. Yeah, so it's a really matte finished black like the real thing. And these must be the 2 torpedoes up front here. And then I don't know what these are. Oh, these must be the, I don't know. It looks like 6 instead of 2 machine guns. Maybe those are the grenades or rocket launchers, it says there on that photograph. You have a really chartreuse or lime green seat there with a black seat top. And then the steering wheel, and then some, detailing on the dashboard there of all the random buttons Bond uses. This thing has a roll cage, and that's simulated pretty nice. There's some sort of printing here, FCOM 09. Alright, not sure what that's all about. And it's got some graphics here, which I do see on one of the photographs. I'm not sure why a boat needs a wing, but it does. If anything, the wing should be on the front to try to keep the nose down, right? But this wing is very, very crooked. It's not horizontal at all. So, I don't know if I'll try to fix that later. These are probably the auxiliary rockets to really get that thing going. Here's the jet nozzle where the water comes shooting out. Yeah, danger jet blast. Well, the jet blast is pointing to these. So it has 2 jets, and are these rockets? I don't know. There's a little white printing there. I wonder if it's legible. Kinda. I think it's that weird C thing from oh, it says caution. Never mind. Caution something. Okay. So top view. It's not bad. For something this small, it's got a decent amount of details. All these little rivet marks and stuff like that. So, pretty neat. I like it. Naturally, I wish it was 164 scale, but again, they tried to fit the bases. Alright, wow, it actually sits straight if you want it to. So that's good. Let's compare it to a couple other models. Now it won't. No, now it will. This is sandpaper. I don't want to scratch the bottom of this. I'm going to come back. Alright, just try to put it back on its base because that spinning thing is made of sandpaper. I'll just scratch the paint off. So from the same series, we have the Z8 from the same movie. And it's really well detailed. It's actually more detailed than the 1/64 scale Z8 that Kyosho made. And so then the last one I'm going to put up here is the gyrocopter. I forget which movie this is from, but I think it's this gyrocopter that forced them to do this scale. Because if you look at the blades, you know, if this is 1/64 scale, you'd have to have a bigger base. So, and also I think, well, I don't know if the boat would probably fit if it was 1/64 scale. But the gyrocopter wings, I think, are what forced them to shrink the scale down. Here's a top view for you guys. Alright, well, it's a unique one. Definitely not something I would have thought about getting a year ago. But I do love those James Bond movies, so brings back a lot of memories. Thinking about going to movie theaters, eating popcorn and stuff like that. Alright, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you the next time I get another one of these vehicles in. Alright, bye.